but the question that people really want to know, NeNe, you know it. Would you return?
Yes, NeNe.
Yeah, sure. I'll return to the show. I'm okay with returning to the show as long as, we can work through a few things. I'm happy to return to the show. And besides, I have a lot of unfinished business with a couple of them that they confirmed on the show.
Like, what kind of business, NeNe? What could get you to come back?
I think Andy and I were really close for a really, really long time. And I love Benny Boo, and I helped pay for his baby shower and all those things. I think that Andy and I need to have a sit down and talk, and then we're off to the races.
NeNe is saying that she's open to returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta for season 14. NeNe was on The Real talking to Garcelle and Lonnie Love about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Lonnie asked NeNe what does she think about the current season 14 cast, and NeNe said, I know all them girls, but they're okay. Like, I know all them. I already worked with them before. They're okay. She also said that she's open to returning because she has a lot of unfinished business with some of the women. Who could that be? Her and Marlo, I think, smooth things over. Her and Kenya, maybe? Honestly, I would love to see NeNe come back, but I think she burned that bridge with Bravo. Not only was she bashing the network, but she also went as far as calling Andy a snake, even started accusing him of drug use. And I just think if she did have a conversation with Andy, it would just be to save face and maybe just out of respect for each other. I think the conversation would be more out of respect for each other rather than, smoothing things over, becoming friends again and bring her back on the show, because I think Andy really does respect what NeNe did for the network. She is one of the faces of Bravo. And I think if NeNe ever came back, it would be something where they would have no choice but to bring her back. It wouldn't be a reoccurring role. It would probably be like, say they did like Ultimate All-Stars, or they did like a Bravo Con where they like really needed to like show the faces of Bravo. So I think NeNe smoothing things over with Andy and the network would help in certain situations like that. But I don't think they would bring her back onto the show. I don't see NeNe having that first seat anymore at the reunion. I don't see her, on Bravo's Watch What Happens Live, just shooting the SHIT with Andy. Like, I just don't see it. I think NeNe went a little bit too far. Side note, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you guys aren't subscribed. But I did a video when NeNe was selling her house, and I was saying that I think she's selling the house because she's not bringing in those Bravo checks anymore. Y'all were all in my comments saying I was being insensitive, I was rude. No, it's the truth. She's living in that house by herself. Not only did Greg pass away, but she's not bringing in the money like she used to. When she left Bravo, she was acting like she had so much things in the work. She said she had the lounge coming out. Yes, the lounge, she did execute the lounge. It's doing great. But other than that, we don't see her on our TVs anymore. We don't see her doing anything where she's bringing in millions of dollars every year. Truthfully, honestly. Now, I just said all that, and to be honest, we still never really know. We don't know how deep of a friendship or relationship NeNe and Andy had to where, they could possibly piece things up and he could bring her back on the show. But to be honest, I think she probably really did burn that bridge. I would like to see her on the show, but at the same time, we really don't know. And it kind of looks like a desperate plea, like, I will come back on the show if I can have the conversation. Like, her whole tune has switched up from last year, She went from trying to sue the network to now you want to go back to the network. I ain't going to go back to my abusers. I'm just, NeNe, like,